said, well, look like I'm faster. And, yeah. I said, we'll go again, Bruce. He said, no, you faster. I said, well, Bruce, come on. You threw 3, I'll throw 3. No, that's okay. I said, come on, Bruce. They was booing him and laughing at him, The man had tears in his eyes. I swear for God. Well, I said, let me just throw a regular punch to see if he can even just block that, which he did. And that's why I say I beat him 5 out of 6 times. Now, there was people there that is still living that has testified to this, There's a few Bruce Lee fans, No, that couldn't have happened. No, Bruce Lee the fastest in the world. Oh, boom, and all. Well, afterwards, Bruce Lee and I, we shook hands and hugged, embraced each other, and laughed and talked, and all. Boy, who you trained from? Boy, you're fast and all. And they, we chatted a little bit. People asked me, you knew Bruce Lee? Well, no, I didn't really know him. We met that one time. We had conversations and whatnot. We was friendly toward each other and all. Boy, you're fast. Wow, How you get so fast? Who do you train? I say, Robert Triest, train me and this and that. And I used to hit at raindrops. I used to punch at snowflakes. Oh, so you use Mother Nature. Yeah, that's a good training method, And he says, if you don't mind, let's spar a little bit and let me see how you like my Jeet Kune Do. Oh, well, all right. So, we kind of went around to the side, and all in the corner. There was maybe a dozen people there still watching, and I know there was some still filming. And we sparring, not trying to kill each other, but seeing who can get in on who. And I'm beating him, I'm tearing him up, sweeping him, hooking him, and all. He never touched me one time. Never got in on one. Now, there has been one person that was there. I think he got in a couple of times. There was only one person there, but he was dead, but he didn't really, But Bruce Lee then turned around and asked me, how did you like my Jeet Kune Do? I said, well, I didn't. As you see, I could tag you anytime I wanted. And you said, well, a lot of people like it. I said, that's because they don't know karate. Now, they don't show any of that.
No.
They do not show any of us sparring Kumite. Well, you can imagine why. Here's Victor Moore, the 4-time world champion, beating Bruce Lee, Kumite. They don't show my punches going at him in the speed test. Well, why should they? Here's Victor Moore beating Bruce Lee, with the reflex speed contest. They tried to doctor the footage of him punching at me as best that they could, and they show that one punch to the head over and over, making it look like he's trying to score 3 and 4 and 5 different times. And somebody, one commentary said, here he is striking 8 times, and the world champion Victor Moore couldn't block it neither time. That's a bold-faced tale. And I will see who told that lie. Face to face, you gotta look down and slap him upside his head. And there's one guy who trained with me a long time ago, brother teacher. He has the audacity to make a DVD out there.
Yeah, that's the YouTube. That's the YouTube. Yeah.
Big Moore couldn't have beat Bruce Lee.
He wasn't even alive.
Well, he wasn't even born, probably, Now, he started with me back in, I think, the late 70s or so, and I was too strict and quit. Then he went with Howard Vaughn. Everybody look up Howard Vaughn. Call Howard Vaughn.
What?
He'll tell you that the man was his student.
Oh, my God.
He quit Vic Moore because he was too strict.
What?
Howard Vaughn and brother teacher mother brought him to my karate school, and he took 3 or 4 lessons, and I was so strict and so hard, he quit.
Oh,
he was going to join our association. He was going to do that. And he's a Bruce Lee fan. Well, that's good. We all are Bruce Lee fan for as the movie is concerned. Bruce Lee did more for all of us put together and getting new members joining karate. Hey, my hat's off to Bruce Lee for developing karate interest. But he darn sure didn't compete. He wasn't no competitor. And here's his brother teacher talking about Vic Moore lying.
And you taught him.
You come to my face and say that. Now, you live in Cincinnati, and my folks in Cincinnati, and I go to Cincinnati from time to time, and you quit dodging me because Howard Vine is looking for you himself, and you better not call me a liar, brother teacher, if that's what you want to call yourself now. You say it to my face. Let me calm down a little bit, Mr. T.
It's all right. It's okay.
I don't play. Yeah, I got a temper. You darn right I got a temper because I'm a 4-time world champion. How in the world you think I won all those tournaments if I didn't have a temper? But it's controlled. It's a controlled temper.
Yeah.
I got a lot of adrenaline flow. And brother teacher, you better shut up. You better shut the Now, so there's people that was there that know what happened. Frank Duke out in California was there. The little kid run up to me. Oh, Mr. Bishop, show me some of those techniques, you know. I shouldn't be so fast and all that, you know. Bless the little kid. He, you know, I worked with him several times. He just happened to have been there, you know. He went on record stating that he was there. He seen what happened. Russ Perome out in Oklahoma went on record stating that he was there. He seen what happened. James McCooney in Colorado. Y'all getting these names down?
Oh, yeah.
James McCooney, he was there. He done went on record saying what happened. There was naturally Jimmy Jones out of Chicago, Illinois. Artie Simmons out of Erie, Pennsylvania. They were sitting right there with me. They definitely done went on record saying what happened. Now, they were there. They could have done the same thing. I'm not the only one. Yeah, I had the opportunity to beat him, but I can name a dozen people who are just as fast or faster. You know, Artie Simmons, Fred Wren, Aldine Carrilla. I mean, I know dozens of people. Jimmy Jones there that was just as fast. I mean, me and Jimmy Jones and Artie Simmons, we had to trade, flip a coin who was going to win first, second, or third, you know, at every tournament we went to. Now, there was Michael McGuire out of North Carolina who commentate my documentary on YouTube. Vic Moore, the man that fought them all. He was there. He done went on record stating one of our great champions, Steve Sanders Muhammad, out of Atlanta, Georgia. He done went on record. He was there. These are people that was there that seen what happened, that know what happened, done testify. What I'm saying is true, that I beat Bruce Lee. Who knew it was Bruce Lee? He was a movie star. Now, credits to him, he was a great movie star, good movie star. I used to get excited, jump up and down. Oh, look at that, oh, nice. Oh. It wasn't real karate technique, but I even watch wrestling once in a while. And I know wrestling is a straight, but I watch it, you know, sometime too, just to get excited. Grown folks like to get excited once in a while looking at crap. Steve Sanders is well, he met Bruce Lee more so than I did. And Steve Sanders was just as fast. Steve Sanders could have beat Bruce Lee in a speed match. I'm not the only one in the world. I just had the opportunity to show it, to do it. Now, just because you make a movie and you're in a fight scene and you win these fight scenes, that's the play. That's choreographed. That's not for real. Well, at the same tournament, I defeated Chuck Norris. He got ready to do a spinning back kick. Now, when Chuck Norris get ready to do his back kick, his right shoulder comes forward, and then he makes that spin. You know, he's telegraphing fast. See, everybody telegraphed. Mike Stone telegraphed. Mike Foster telegraphed. Chuck Norris telegraphed. Vic Moore, myself, telegraphed. Everybody telegraphed. Everybody telegraphed. You just got to know how to detect what they're going to do, how they telegraph. A couple of students asked me, well, GrandMaster Moore, how do you telegraph? Well, come on, tell us. I say, well, actually, I laugh. I start laughing. When I start laughing, I'm getting ready to attack you. I'm getting ready to come in. Now, Mr. T, don't tell that to everybody. If they didn't hear this interview, they don't know how I telegraph. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, I already done gave some of my secret techniques out. Now, don't be telling everything.
I never heard this stuff before.
Oh, yeah. When a person makes a movement, their face, their eyes, they're telegraphing, they're breathing. You just got to be able to detect them. Well, see, I sit at the back of the bus, and I used to watch people over and over and over how to read body language. I teach my students how to read body language. See, there's no way you can punch me without moving your shoulder. There's no way you can kick me without your hip moving. And if I check your knee, I check your whole kick. You cannot kick me without bending your knee. You can swing your leg, but that ain't no kick. But if Bill Wallace going to kick me, he got to bend his knee. And if I play his knee, that's how I stopped him. That's how I beat him. Now, so Chuck Norris, he telegraphed. Instead of backing up, you're going to get kicked. You too fast. You're not fast enough. Chuck Norris is too fast. Chuck Norris come on that spinning back kick, knock you on your tail. You think you're going to back up and block it? It's too fast. See, he knocked too many people out, broke too many ribs. Well, they didn't want to give me the match, but Chuck Norris was such a gentleman. He said, Vic, you got that winning point. You came in, you knocked him to the ground. I don't know why they wouldn't give it to you, but he signed my program to the guy that beat me. And then his wife did the same thing. She took her program and said, to the guy that beat my husband, Chuck Norris, said, Vic, you know, it had nothing to do with that. But they used to cheat back in the day. They was prejudiced. Boy, they cheat. They wouldn't even let me come in certain tournaments until Master Trias and the Black Dragon Fighting Society used to say, if you don't let this boy in, you're not going to have a tournament because he's the defending champion. Yes, sirree.
Man.
Jim Reed wouldn't even let me fight at his tournament for first and second. He told me I could only fight for third and fourth. What kind of stuff is that? That's in 1967. In 1967, I defeated the All-Korean champion at the June Reed National in Washington, D.C. Yes, sirree. I defeated Bruce Lee. I defeated Chuck Norris. I defeated the All-Korean champion in Washington, D.C. Now, in 1968, I defeated Joe Louis to become the first world professional karate champion. But just talking about some of the techniques, I remember that Korean champion, they have a delegation here of around 16 people in Washington, D.C. Their government had sent them over here. And he was throwing his leg all up over his head, you know, stretching out and stuff. And everybody said, oh, Vic, you see who you're going to have to fight? I said, well, that don't scare me. I said, he putting his legs all over his head, but, you know, to the wall, but that wall don't kick back. Oh, listen at him. Oh, he's so, okay, you see. Boy, I whooped that Korean cat worse than I beat anybody.
So you ain't
I swept him, knocked him around. He went up in the air and did a flying jump kick at me. I went up and did a jump kick and knocked him out of the air. I'll never forget that technique for him. But anyway, going on, there was Joe Louis, and we fought, and I beat him to become the first professional karate champion out in San Antonio, Texas. That's when we decided to have pro karate.
Yeah.
In 1969, I defeated Mike Stone. I swept him and put Ridge hand down